Many entrepreneurs who enjoyed stimulating jobs are now overwhelmed by dull work and a routine of demanding tasks. They are struggling to survive in a tough economy. Hello. My name is Arash and you are watching my Business English playlist. On this video, we want to learn some adjectives that are used to describe your work. For example, you may say, my work is so demanding. I have a tough job. My work is dull. Or what I do is so stimulating. So if you are eager to learn some perfect vocabulary to describe your work, buckle up and follow along to advance your business English. The first group of words that we want to learn are the kind of words that are used to say how interesting your work is. They give you positive feelings such as satisfying, stimulating, fascinating, and exciting. All of these four are synonyms to interesting, and they have positive meaning, positive association. Working for a non-profit organization can be a satisfying job because you feel you're contributing to a meaningful cause. Satisfying means rewarding, something that satisfies you, something that meets your purpose or meets your needs. Some synonyms for satisfying are gratifying, fulfilling, and rewarding. So you can also say, I have a rewarding job or fulfilling job, since it fulfills your needs. Working as a software developer in a startup can be a stimulating job because it challenges you to think outside the box. We want to learn the meaning and the function of the word stimulating. A kind of job that is challenging, that provokes you to work more, which gives you motivation. So a job that gives you motivation is a stimulating job. Now, which job would most likely be described as stimulating? A job that requires minimal thinking, a job with repetitive tasks, a job that involves new challenges regularly, and a job with no interaction or change. Based on what I said in the previous slide, you can find the answer already, so I'm not giving you the correct answer. Archaeologists might find their work fascinating and intellectual because they are uncovering ancient civilizations. A fascinating job is a kind of job that is captivates your attention. It interests you. I have another video that I teach personality traits in, and you can learn words like intellectual there if you are eager to learn personality traits and you want to use these words in your business. An intellectual activity is the one that intrigues you to think. So it is thought-provoking. It provokes you to think more about something. And what about if a job or work is not interesting? You may use these words: dull, boring, uninteresting, and unstimulating. An accountant who only processes the same set of numbers every day might find their job dull. A dull work is the one that is boring, lacks excitement, and a job that is monotonous. The accountant is working with the same numbers over and over. So she's not seeing any colors or anything that provokes some artistic spirit. So the work is very dull. A factory worker who performs the same tasks repeatedly might describe their job as uninteresting. They are like robots, so the work is not interesting. Again, synonym to boring and dull. A worker in an unchanging environment with no room for growth might find their job unstimulating, which is the opposite to stimulating. Unstimulating job is a job that is uninspiring. It doesn't inspire you or motivate you to do something. It doesn't engage you in something, so it's not engaging. It's not captivating. A quiz question. Which job might be considered unstimulating? A job where you can experiment with new ideas. B, a job that involves minimal decision-making or challenges. C, a job that offers a lot of creative opportunities. D, a job with a lot of variety. This question is for you. I'm not going to answer it. You can discuss the answer to this question in the comment section below. If you are doing business in English and you are not native, subscribe to my channel because I will give you the tool, the language tool, that is needed to equip yourself to success in the business world. Now let's continue. Now we want to learn two words, two adjectives that are used to describe, to say how routine is your work. Routine work involves doing the same things again and again. For example, an assembly line worker may find their job repetitive because they perform the same task over and over. Well, a repetitive means doing the same thing over and over with little variation or with little change each time. So it's something that is maybe monotonous or tiresome. This is what a babysitter says about her or his job. I love my job. It's very, with the word stimulate, the verb stimulate, we can create the adjective stimulating. And not at all repetitive. With the word or the verb repeat, we can make the adjective repetitive. No two days are the same. The children are fine. You see them learn and develop. The parents can be more of a problem. An office administrator often has routine work, such as filing paperwork and organizing meetings. Routine is the exact synonym to repetitive. When we are talking about some routine work, it means that work is repetitive. Routine can be both adjective and noun. Here we are using routine as an adjective. It is the synonym to habitual or predictive or even standard. What about works that are difficult? Works that makes you tired? We have tiring for that, or tough, hard or demanding. A sympathetic nurse working long shifts in a busy hospital might find their work tiring or draining. If you want to learn how to talk about your shifts or your working hours, you can watch this video now, because nurses take shifts, different shifts like morning shift and night shift or third shift even, in order to cover all hospital care at all time, which makes, this is something that makes their job so tiring and draining. What does it mean? A tiring job or draining job is a very difficult job that requires a lot of effort, a lot of energy, which leads to exhaustion. When a job is draining, it takes all your energy and it leads to absolute exhaustion. So a nurse needs to be sympathetic. It means understanding. We learn personality adjectives because they're important, to when you want to talk about your colleagues, your manager or team, you need to know personality words. I teach them on this video. A senior executive job can be demanding or challenging, hence the responsibility and decision-making involved. A demanding job is a challenging job which challenges you a lot. It demands a lot of your effort and time and energy and also a lot of commitment. So a demanding job means a job that requires you to do so many various tasks, to take so much of your time, and etc. And hence means because or because of. This is a sentence connector using for reasoning. If you want to learn vocabulary and grammar that are used for reasoning, such as because, but more advanced, watch this video. A quiz for you. Which job might be described as demanding? A job with no deadlines or high expectations? A job that requires a lot of multitasking and focus? A job that involves repetitive tasks? Or a job that has minimal responsibilities? I'm not giving you the correct answer, it is on you. A flight attendant may say these things about their job. Obviously, my work involves travel. Well, we need to add an ing at the end, traveling a lot. It can be quite physically demanding with the word demand. We create the adjective demanding. But I enjoy dealing, because after enjoy we use verb plus ing, with customers, except when they become tired and anxious about arriving. This doesn't happen often, but it can be very frustrating for us and the other passenger. So now you know so many words to describe your job. Now tell me, is your job interesting or boring?